Welcome back to the 1009 podcast. We got the whole house here with you again. Might as well just get a wellness check on Knoxville. How's it going up there?
Here's the deal. Let me give you a
Here we go.
Let me give you a quick rundown here how Knoxville's feeling. I appreciate Knoxville being the sacrificial lamb for my actual team, the Clemson Tigers, because in doing so, they gave Carolina hope, and they gave us a shot at the playoffs. Now we just need Notre Dame or Oregon to beat USC, and boys, we're there. We were in. So Knoxville wellness check. Completely honest, not good. Not good.
No buildings burned down.
It's not good. I happened to check
message boards, Facebook.
Do what?
Message boards.
Yeah. I was checking the message boards, but even worse. Boy. I was checking Facebook. Okay.
That was the second one. Yeah.
And I'm in this group for drive-in that's called Vol for Life. It's got 90,000 people in it. Let me tell you what, those people are not Vols for life. They were they were out on being a Vol in the third quarter. Like it was like we have to fire Pruitt, or he's already fired. We have to fire Heupel. We have to fire our D coordinator, which they should do.
Yeah.
They're like, we got to start paying Nico Iamaleava, whatever more. And I was like, he's not even on campus yet. They're like, we got to up our NIL collective money. They might have went into the Tennessee River, got the goalpost out, put it back on the field, give us our money back because this season. Yeah. So, that's how Knoxville's going. It's not good.
And in case you missed it for some reason, they got by South Carolina this weekend. Yeah. First time someone has scored 63 total points in that stadium since 05. 63-17, shout out. But I think I sent this in the group. I'm going to try to find it real quick. But there's a case to be made that is the worst loss of literal all time.
I think it is.
Right.
South Carolina had 3 drives that didn't end in a touchdown. 2 of those happened because the half ended and then the game mercifully ended. So
right. Yeah, they had 10. They had 10 full drives and 9 of them were touchdowns.
Right. Oh my gosh. Tennessee was a 22-point favorite, and South Carolina covered that and then some.
Yeah, so
they double covered basically.
Let me read this tweet. This kind of backs up the point, that could be the worst loss of all time. Right? So the 25-point loss by 22.5-point favorite Tennessee, the third largest loss by a team favored by at least 21 points. 2 that were larger was 99 Arizona State, lost by 28 as a 25-point favorite, and 2005 Bowling Green lost by 31 as a 25-point favorite over Western Michigan. So one of them is the Maction or whatever. Can't predict that one. I'm going to chalk that one up to whatever. Right. And the other one was Arizona State losing to a group of 5, which Arizona State whatever.
They're on the verge of group of 5.
Yeah, the thing is this team was touted, and I said it myself, so hand up, early after the Bama win as 2019 LSU. And then you go and get trained by South Carolina.
Who wanted their offensive coordinator gone 3 weeks ago.
For a month.
Yeah.
And they had 600 yards of offense in the 40 minutes they had the ball.
Rather
if you for some reason think that score is close,
touchdowns.
Joe Milton scored with a minute left. It should have been 63-31. So
Joe
it was
Milton
worse
has
than
a
it
cannon.
was.
Joe Milton does have a goose.
Yeah.
Remember,
they'll be Vandy, but yeah.
This is the same South Carolina team that 23-10 to Missouri.
Scored 6 points on Florida, who just lost to Vandy.
Yeah.
I mean, upset alert, Vandy over Tennessee.
There's Beezy.
I'm just thinking about, I was literally laughing that whole game. It was
Beezy's
unbelievable.
The whole time, Beezy was like, I'm vindicated. That is a glass cannon, whatever that means.
You know what that means, right? You know what that means?
Tell us.
It's not a real saying.
Tell us.
Straight up offense, nothing else. It's a video game thing, honestly. So
I've never heard that
you
phrase
have
before.
a ton of offensive power.
Oh, I see it. It actually is. It is a literal gaming term. It is glass
So
cannon.
I thought I was in here with a couple gamers, but I guess not.
No.
No.
I haven't played since Modern Warfare 3, and I sometimes play what's it called? I used to play Fortnite. I played Fortnite.
I play Fortnite all the time. So like,
Easy.
Legendary YouTube video. Yeah.
My Xbox is a glorified Roku right now.
Same. Yeah, I use it for TV. That's pretty much it.
I mean, I thought y'all played COD back in college.
Yeah.
Warzone,
That's just
that
guys
kind of
being
thing.
dudes. Come on now.
It was
Well,
like
I guess that's
2017.
true.
Beezy.
And we were hammered half the time.
That's true. That's true. But yes, pure offense, nothing else. Like incredible offensive power. Nobody can keep up with them. But the second somebody stopped them, I mean, they just got dominated.
I would like to say this. If I knew what glass cannon meant, I would have agreed with you. But
That's spot on. Now that I know what it means.
yeah, now that I know what it is, it's like that is what they are. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Well,
what
I
everyone,
never. Huh?
that's what everyone knew they were. So yeah.
Well, no, like people didn't think it was that lopsided, though. I don't
Nope.
think.
No, people knew that their secondary was like Swiss cheese.
Bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
We
bad.
thought our secondary was bad.
Yeah, but we
That
knew
was bad.
it was worse. Yeah.
If they had gone to the playoff, they would have pulled Oklahoma, without a doubt, in a
think
semifinal.
I'd have been
so?
at Washington.
Because
Oh,
like,
yes.
No, they would have scored. But
Yeah.
I mean,
because when they played Georgia, I mean, Georgia dominated them, but it wasn't
Yeah.
like
Georgia
just like,
stopped crying in the middle of the second quarter. We're being-
easy. Georgia threw the ball 5 times in the second half.
Okay.
5. And they still, I think, won the second half. So
Yeah.
I mean,
No. Tennessee won the second half.
I'm sorry. Tennessee lost by 30, but won the second half. Excuse me.
Make sure we're getting that right on the record.
Wait,
Georgia
they
got
didn't
a
lose-
call
they
at
didn't lose by
halftime
that
from-
much, though, did they?
Georgia got a call at
versus
halftime from Sankey in tears saying, please do not beat Tennessee by 45 points. We want them in the playoff so that Ohio State can do this
Yeah,
instead of South
Sankey has the power to call in hurricanes, and he did that game.
Yeah.
It's 27-30.
Yeah, so like, I mean, and I don't think it was
could have
even
scored
that
70 that
close.
I'm fully convinced Georgia could have scored 70.
Right.
Not against
But-
Kentucky.
That's weird Lexington game,
Yeah.
November.
Cold.
Top 5 as a whole did not look good Saturday, collectively, at all, really.
Who?
I think Ohio
Top
State,
5 as a whole.
Oh yeah.
Ohio State was just toying with them, and then third quarter, halftime,
Did they play?
Maryland.
Maryland,
At
like
Maryland.
yeah,
That's
They
a
played
good
good
game.
teams.
I
They
told
played
y'all
good teams
in,
well,
like,
bad teams bad.
September.
Maryland's not a good team, but like
They get up for the good teams.
Yeah, they
Mhm.
could be. Like they could be. So
They were
It's
within a
top-
TD of Michigan, and until that weird scoop and score when no one cared, they were within a TD of Ohio State as well. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
which
you got to
transition?
give credit there.
Good team
Clip that.
that doesn't play, that only plays up to their competitions is our Tigers. Let's get into it real
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
I can't stand any longer. Okay. Our scripted plays work. I talked to my dad about this today. Okay, he's not Lane Kiffin offensive mind, but he was an offensive coordinator in high school for years, right? So he understands football. He played at Clemson, whatever. He understands football.
Gets the deal.
I was like, Pops, our scripted plays work. Why don't we just do them again? Just run them back. And everyone's like, first 14 plays. Like, here's the first 14 plays.
21.
We have to do
28.
we don't even have to do 1 through 14. Just be like, second go around, we're going to do odd numbers. Third time around, we're going to do even numbers. And we have these 14 plays that we know work that we're going to stick with. Wait, what? It's not hard.
It's the only time we use the middle of the field ever.
Yeah.
And we have
Ever.
motion.
It's the opening scripts.
Mm-hmm.
There was a play with Shipley where Antonio Williams came across
The jet
the
sweep.
motion, and then they
Yeah.
dumped it on the other side to Shipley. Like they had the whole defense going one way, and then hey, let's go the other way. Funny how that works.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I'll say. And it's why DJ keeps pulling me back in, baby. That throw he made to the wide side of the field on that out route,
Dime. Yeah.
I almost pooped myself. Because that was such a beautiful throw. There's Joe Milton. Joe Milton can make that throw in college football. And that's like it, right? And the fact that DJ can do that, but can't go to his second read as a check down into the flat to the running back is astounding. But he can throw 75 yards to the wide side of the field on a 7-yard out route.
Yeah, and then he's like, when he actually goes through his progressions when they're all covered, he panics like, oh shit, now I need to run, but it's like 5 seconds too late, and he gets hit from behind.
hang on, I'm not done on this throw because that throw is like top 10 NFL draft pick. The corner was because our receivers can't get separation because they are dog water. Okay.
Except for tight ends.
Doesn't help. The tight ends are better than receivers, honestly.
Tight ends aren't
except for maybe Williams.
Tight ends aren't receivers. That was proved in the who was that Saints tight end case?
Jimmy Graham.
Jimmy Graham, where they franchise tagged him. You guys know what I'm talking about? He was like,
I'm a wide receiver. Pay me.
Yeah, but he got the tight end inevitably. So, receiver. Okay, all right. Hear me out. I have so many thoughts, and I'm so mad about this game that we only won 40-10. Our offensive line is good, right? Agreed.
Yeah, they're not the problem. I'll say
Our
that.
running backs are good, right?
Yes.
All right.
Tight ends are good. Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Best in the nation, statistically.
Best duo we've had in.
What I just sent you right before we started.
But I'm gonna take Arik Gilbert, Darnell Washington.
I know.
And that Brock Bowers guy. Yeah.
And then DJ, let's all agree on this one, is not good, but
not bad.
Sometimes is when the first read is open. Okay, agreed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So
Reasonable.
don't have receivers that can get open as the first read. If they could create any type of separation, we are like.
And there's one guy that kind of does it.
Yeah, but he's not even a great separation guy. He's an Amari Rodgers. We don't have
a quick. He gets open.
Justin Ross, Mike Williams, like downfield. Right. Turn a 50-50 ball into an 80-20. That's what every offense needs.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Williams' one catch last night was the definition of why we were so good at Clemson with him.
Right.
Is because it was really a 95-5. The only thing stopping him was the sideline. That was literally it.
Right.
And
or getting a PI. That's literally the only thing stopping.
Right.
Our so-called 50-50 guy is barely able to catch a slant over the middle.
Which we can talk about offensive play calling scheme or whatever. I think the first thing that needs to go, and I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm calling for its job.
Yep. What did I say?
You're out.
He doesn't develop. He doesn't
do anything.
Yeah.
That's why we should get Jeff Scott back, man.
I see that's a slippery slope too, because then you're essentially then demoting Streeter again.
Yeah. Right.
But would you just bring him back?
Or go co-OCs again.
Yeah.
You go co-offensive.
Yeah,
but
we all know
it
was all
did
Scott.
That before.
Co-OC. That's like bringing Venables back and making him co-DC with what's his name, like.
Yeah.
Sorry, bowling ball, you're out of here. You know what I mean?
That's a little more big dog type stuff, but
the Wizard is back.
So y'all said Scott was the only person doing it? I thought it was mainly Elliott.
Elliott was running.
Look at the difference of offenses when Elliott took over versus
Jeff Scott was the guy. Jeff Scott was.
Elliott had a year as well, so yeah.
Yeah.
No, but like, look at like, hire whoever is the GA for Ohio State as their receivers guy.
It's Brian Hartline as the coach right now.
Is awesome.
I know that.
Who?
Brian Hartline. He's an alum NFL guy. Is their receivers coach right now.
Yeah, he's awesome too.
I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So,
he's not leaving.
So you think it's just as much coaching as it is talent?
Yes.
You need
when it comes to wide receivers.
You need both.
It's talent evaluation. I am a firm believer that you can't really coach receivers that much. They're not a guard. You know what I mean?
Sure.
They're not running back seeing a hole. It is pure
athleticism.
Instinct.
Athletes. It is athletes. Look at all the top receivers. Jefferson, freak athlete. Chase, freak athlete. Mike Williams, freak athlete. Who else is the top receiver? Devontae Adams, freak athlete.
Tyreek Hill, speed.
Hunter Renfrow.
Yeah. Travis Kelce, freak. Like all these guys. Freak athletes, right?
Yeah.
Well,
But then you have a guy like a Renfrow.
He's an elite athlete in like change of direction. Like
that's true.
Yeah, he doesn't slow down.
He is a route runner.
You can't cover it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's just talent evaluation. That's all it is.
Right.
Speaking of talent evaluation, Beezy, front seven, go.
D-line. Tell us.
Saturday they look great.
Hang on. Our talent evaluation used to be so good that we turned Hunter Renfrow into a $40 million contract. Like, that's how good our talent evaluation used to be.
And the go-to guy to win a championship. Yeah.
Now our five-star receiver's lucky to get 250 yards this season, and we've heard for 4 straight years now that he's talented and this is breakout year. Eventually, Joseph Ngannou's just not good, okay?
Ladson, too, before he left. It was
he has
this year.
nothing.
Those two guys, same class.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God,
Right.
good. No, they're not.
Ngata like showed potential, but I mean, yeah,
he's always showed flashes, but never strung anything together.
I appreciate Ngata for staying around. Okay,
Yeah,
that is
right,
what to be said about the character and class of that individual.
We're a character school.
In terms of him being a good football player,
nah.
fast. Let's run out Antonio Williams. Let's run out Adam Randall.
Who's
Let's
gonna be a
run
stud?
out Collins.
Yes.
That's it. Same thing with EJ Williams, which could
What
be.
happened to him?
I forget that guy exists.
Well,
Yeah.
I think
He might be gone. He might be gone.
probably gone. I would assume he's gone after this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's
I mean,
done.
I feel like he's been here for 5 years.
Nah, his
How
freshman year
long?
was 2020.
No,
Brandon
he can't be
Spector's been
coached.
here for
Really?
7.
Brandon Spector cannot wear 13 anymore after that drop. I'm sorry.
Yeah, facts.
You can't.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, Beezy. Front 7.
I mean, obviously they looked up to standard last week, but I
Up
don't
to
think my
standard?
team.
They
Hang
had,
on.
It looked
they had
incredible.
6 yards in the first half.
What is
Our
Beezy's
defense
standard?
was incredible. 98
What is
yards.
Beezy's standard? That's what I want to know.
See, the performance they had Saturday, I expected to see that more often this season, and we haven't seen it. Saturday was the first time. Yep, I expected.
Grayson, screenshot that picture of all of us head cocked.
That will be the thumbnail on YouTube. So,
I
yeah.
mean, have y'all seen? Obviously, Miami sucks, but like we haven't gotten.
That helps, BZ.
We haven't had a performance that dominating all year. Like not even close.
NC State.
NC State.
I mean,
This was also without Brisset playing a QB3, to be completely fair. But still, I mean, they made their presence known, but it's not the first time that's happened, BZ.
I don't think we have not come close to this dominating of a performance all year.
Scoring wise, probably.
We gave up 3 to Boston College.
And
Yeah,
they
I'm
have one of the
looking-
best
I'm looking at Boston
wide receivers in the
College.
nation.
Yeah, Zay
Boston
Flowers
College
was a
is the
non-factor.
closest.
We had
Boston
5
College is the
sacks
closest.
against Syracuse. We had 4 sacks against Louisville.
Yeah, 14 of their points came off of turnovers.
Right. Half our points this year are probably not with the defense on the field as far as points
Right.
allowed. Honestly.
Yes.
Literally.
Yeah, I mean,
The
from a
defense
point
played
standpoint,
touch-
we have